One sunny morning, I came across an old photo of myself tucked away in a forgotten book. Seeing my frozen smile from the past, I asked myself who I was then and who am I now. As Socrates wisely advised, know yourself. Yet, how many of us actually embark on this introspective journey? Surprisingly, 80% of people think they know themselves well, but only a fraction of them delve deep within themselves. I challenge you to peel away the layers of expectation and social masks. What will you discover about yourself today? Let's dive into this exploration together in the video. Don't forget to subscribe to continue this journey with us. Have you ever felt like the main character on the stage of life while being lost in the middle of daily challenges? Today, let's reveal how self-awareness can be your guiding compass. Understanding yourself is like having a map in an unknown land. When you understand your strengths and vulnerabilities, obstacles become stepping stones to growth. Imagine having the lucidity necessary to discern when a negative comment reflects the other person rather than your true personality. Introspection is not about isolating yourself, but about forging stronger connections with others. It's like emerging from a deep dive with a shield that deflects negativity without letting it enter you. How to practice this art? By one constant reflection. Each challenge is an opportunity to ask yourself, what does this teach me about myself? In doing so, you disarm toxic people and open the way for smarter decisions. Look around you. Every interaction is a chance to go deeper your self-awareness. Remember that the greatest victory is to master oneself to achieve a peace that remains unshakable. In the bustling marketplace of life, where distractions beckon and demands tug at our sleeves, there is a quiet sanctuary, the realm of self-awareness. Imagine it as a journey winding through the landscapes of our own mind, guided by the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. Stoicism is not an obscure doctrine reserved for scholars and wise men. It's a practical roadmap to navigate the ups and downs of existence. At the heart of this roadmap is a simple but profound idea. Focus on what is within your reach and leave the rest to the whims of fate. Imagine yourself like a ship sailing on stormy seas. Stoicism not only gives you a vessel strong, but also the compass and maps to navigate through stormy waters. It teaches that if you can't control the storm, you can control how you respond to it. Self-awareness in Stoic tradition is akin to holding up a mirror to your soul. It's about dissecting the layers of your identity to examine your thoughts, feelings, and reactions with a gentle curiosity. It's about recognizing that true strength lies not in suppressing emotions, but in understanding and mastering them. When life throws something unexpected at you, a setback at work, a relationship that goes wrong, Stoicism invites you to pause and reflect. Autisticism invites you to pause and reflect. Instead of succumbing to frustration or despair, you are encouraged to ask yourself, what is within my control? How can I respond with wisdom and grace? Self-awareness is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about accepting your flaws and imperfections, knowing that they are an integral part of what makes you human. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, first know who you are, then adorn yourself accordingly. But self-awareness isn't just about looking within yourself. It's also about cultivating a deep sense of empathy and understanding for others. It's also about cultivating a deep sense of empathy and understanding for others. When you truly know yourself, you are better equipped to connect with those around you and show kindness and compassion in times of need. During life's journey, we encounter crossroads that define who we are called to become. Forgiveness and memory navigate these turbulent waters, guiding us toward inner peace. But how do we balance forgiveness without forgetting? Forgiveness is not about erasing memories, but to reshape our relationship with them. Imagine yourself as a sculptor. Every experience, good or bad, is a block of raw marble. Forgiveness sculpts beauty in pain, while memory acts as a guide, protecting us from past storms. Resilience, the most beautiful flower in the garden, does not flourish despite adversity, but thanks to it. The healthiest relationships are not free from conflict, but dance in the rain, guided by memories of past storms. So think, how does this balance manifest in your life? How can you use forgiveness to make room for new experiences while still keeping the memories like sentinels that protect your growth? Find that balance, because it's the art of living. Imagine a vast canvas painted with the hues of human experience. At its heart is forgiveness, a beacon of light in the middle shadows of resentment and pain. And alongside forgiveness, there is memory, a tapestry woven with threads of joy, sorrow, and everything in between both. Stoicism, a philosophy ancient with modern relevance, offers us a compass to navigate these landscapes complexes of the heart and mind. He teaches us that forgiveness is not a one-off act, but a journey of letting go, healing, and accepting the fullness of our humanity. In the Stoic tradition, memory is both a blessing and a challenge. It is a treasure trove of experiences that shapes who we are. Yet it can also be a battlefield haunted by the ghosts of past hurts and grievances. Stoicism invites us to approach memory with gentle curiosity, to recognize its power over us while refusing to be a slave to it. Imagine forgiveness as a gentle breeze that blows through the corridors of our mind, blowing away the dust of resentment and anger. Stoicism teaches us that forgiveness is not about forgetting or excusing wrongs done to us. It's about regaining our peace and freedom from the chains of bitterness. But forgiveness is not always easy. We can choose painful memories, but we can choose how we respond to them. We can choose to let go of grudges, forgive, and accept the lessons our experiences have taught us. As we journey through life, let us remember that forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but of strength, a testimony to our capacity for empathy and compassion. And let's approach memory with reverence and humility, knowing that it holds the key to unlocking the wisdom of our past. Ultimately, Stoicism reminds us that forgiveness and memory are intertwined. They are the yin and yang of our human experience. By accepting them, both with an open heart and an unwavering spirit, we can navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience. Navigating the complex waters of life requires more than just swimming. This requires emotional stability. Imagine your mind as an ocean. Waves on the surface, emotions fluctuating. Yet underneath lies a deep calm accessible through mindfulness. Immerse yourself in mindfulness. Learn to breathe amidst the waves. Recognize storms without letting yourself be swallowed up. Develop mental resilience, an invisible shield against toxic influences. Stress management becomes your compass, guiding you toward balance. Techniques like deep breathing and positive visualization allow you to weather any storm. Remember, when you encounter toxic people, calm down. Remember, when you encounter toxic people, calm down. By practicing mindfulness and stress management, you will not only survive, but navigate with confidence. Imagine sailing the stormy waters of life with a sturdy ship, guided by the stars and equipped with the tools needed to weather any storm. This is the very essence of emotional stability, a state of inner calm and resilience in the face of ups and downs of life. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in professional wisdom, offers us a model for achieving emotional stability in a busy world of uncertainties and troubles. It teaches us to cultivate a mindset of equanimity, to remain firm in the midst of the storms of our emotions. Fundamentally, Stoicism encourages us to recognize the distinction between what is within our control and what is beyond our control. Although we have no power over external events or the actions of others, we have power over our own thoughts, attitudes, and reactions. Imagine a mountain standing tall and unyielding amid the changing seasons, symbol of constancy and resilience. In the same way, Stoicism invites us to cultivate a feeling of inner strength, a solid foundation like the rock we can navigate with the tides of life. But emotional stability isn't about repressing or to deny our emotions. It's about recognizing them with clarity and wisdom. Stoicism teaches us to observe our feelings without becoming slaves to them, to embrace joy without clinging to it, and to overcome sorrow without succumbing to despair. Imagine a skilled archer stringing his bow with precision and concentration, aiming at his target with unwavering determination. This is the very essence of Stoic resilience. Cultivate a sense of purpose and direction even in the face of adversity. In the tumult of our emotions, Stoicism offers us a lifeline, a set of practices and principles to ground us in times of turbulence. From mindfulness meditation to journaling, from philosophical reflection to physical exercise, Stoicism provides us with a toolkit to nourish our emotional well-being. Tool to nourish our emotional well-being. As we journey through the ever-changing landscape of life, let us remember the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. With Stoicism as our guide, we can cultivate a deep sense of emotional stability, a beacon of light in the midst of darkness, a source of strength in the midst of chaos. Have you ever felt overwhelmed because you couldn't say no? Boundaries are not barriers, but gateways to healthier relationships. Imagine your life as a garden. Boundaries are fences protecting your precious plants. Without them, anyone can trample your flowers. Saying no is not weakness, but courage, asserting your needs for respect and security. Communicate openly. This strengthens bonds and promotes mutual understanding. Define your limits. Every step counts to build healthier relationships and respect your personal space. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a lush garden surrounded by a delicate fence adorned with vibrant flowers. This garden represents your life and the fence, your limits. A necessary barrier between your inner sanctuary and the outside world. This concept of boundary setting is deeply connected to Stoic philosophy, offering practical advice for navigating relationships and protecting our well-being. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the actions of others, we have full authority over our responses and the limits we set. Just as a skilled gardener tends his garden, we must tend our own lives with care and discernment. Imagine a potter shaping a piece of clay into a beautiful vase. With each minute movement, it defines the shape and function of the container. Likewise, setting boundaries is an act deliberate, a conscious decision to define our personal boundaries, values, and needs. But setting boundaries isn't just about saying no to others. It's also saying yes to oneself. It's about honoring our own worth and saving our energy for the things that really matter. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize our inner peace and well-being over external demands and expectations. Imagine a sturdy oak tree, its roots deep in the earth, its branches extending towards the sky. This tree symbolizes strength and resilience that comes from setting healthy boundaries. Like a tree, we can stand tall and remain steadfast in the face of adversity when we know and respect our limits. Stoicism reminds us that boundaries are not walls to keep others out, but barriers to protect what is sacred within us. They allow us to create space for authenticity, vulnerability, and connection in our relationships. Space for authenticity, vulnerability, and connection in our relationships. By setting clear boundaries, we promote mutual respect and understanding. cultivating a healthier dynamic with those around us. As we navigate the complexities of human interaction, let us take inspiration from the Stoic philosophers who understood the importance of self-respect and integrity. Let's take inspiration from the Stoic philosophers who understood the importance of self-respect and integrity. Let's embrace the power of boundaries as a way to honor our own sovereignty and preserve our peace of mind in a world that often demands too much. Just like we charge our phones daily, we need to charge our energy smartly. This goes beyond sleep and vacation. It's about managing your energy to influence yourself and influence others in a positive way. Meditation recalibrates your mind and body, promoting serenity and productivity. Nutrition not only fuels the body, but also the mind, which impacts your ability to stay calm and make wise decisions. Manage your energy by knowing how it affects others, creating a calm environment around you. Think, how do you manage your energy? Are you ready to recharge your batteries intelligently and positively influence the world? Think of yourself as a container filled with a limitless reservoir of energy, a precious resource that fuels your thoughts, actions, and emotions. This concept of energy intelligence, rooted in Stoic philosophy, invites us to cultivate a deep understanding of how we allocate and channel our energy in the quest for a meaningful life. Stoicism teaches us that our energy is limited and must be invested wisely, just as a competent investor allocates his resources to achieve the best returns. It encourages us to be aware of the direction we are taking our attention and efforts, recognizing that every choice we make has consequences for our overall well-being. Imagine yourself as a sculptor chiseling away a block of marble to reveal a masterpiece beneath. Each stroke of the chisel requires precision and intention, a judicious distribution of energy to shape the final result. Likewise, Stoicism invites us to approach life with determination and focus, channeling our energy toward activities that align with our values and to our objectives. But energy intelligence is not just about efficiency. It's also about resilience and adaptability. Stoicism teaches us to view obstacles and setbacks as opportunities for growth, recognizing that challenges are an inevitable part of human experience. Like an experienced sailor adjusting his sails to navigate the seas unleashed, we must learn to adapt and pivot in the face of adversity, conserving our energy for battles which are worth pursuing. Imagine a spring springing from the depths of the earth, its waters flowing freely and abundantly. This source symbolizes the inner reservoir of energy that is found in each of us, a source of strength, vitality, and resilience. Stoicism invites us to draw from this source to cultivate a feeling of balance and inner harmony that allows us to face life's challenges with grace and without coldness. As we travel through the streams and the flows of life, let us take inspiration from the Stoic philosophers who understood the importance of controlling our energy. Let's cultivate energy intelligence, a deep understanding of how we allocate our resources and a commitment to live with intention and purpose. And in doing so, let us unleash the true potential within us. Let's harness our energy to create a life full of meaning, fulfillment, and resilience. Success is not just about having goals, but also about staying focused despite the challenges. Emotional intelligence gives you the resilience to stay the course despite adversity. Self-awareness and empathy protect you from toxic influences, guiding you to your beacon amidst raging seas. Think about your body and mind. Realize your goals, your obstacles faced, and how you can stay focused. Remember that success is not just about achieving goals, but also about the journey you take. Face obstacles with resilience and emotional intelligence. Imagine yourself at the foot of an imposing mountain. Its mist-shrouded summit invites you to reach new heights. Its mist-shrouded summit invites you to reach new heights. This mountain represents your goals, ambitions, aspirations, and dreams that propel you on your journey through life. In the realm of Stoicism, focusing on your goals is not just about achieving success. It's about cultivating clarity, a sense of purpose, and resilience along the way. Stoicism teaches us that clarity of purpose is essential for navigating the winding paths of life. Just like an experienced navigator charts his course before we set sail, we too must define our goals with precision and intention. By clarifying what we want to accomplish, we can harness our energy and resources more efficiently, heading to our desired destination with confidence and determination. Imagine yourself as an archer drawing your bow with unwavering concentration, eyes fixed on the target in front of you. This image captures the essence of purpose-driven living in Stoicism, a commitment to striving for what truly matters and aligning our actions with our deepest values and aspirations. But focusing on goals isn't just about the destination. It's also about the journey, the process of growing, learning, and self-discovery that happens along the way. Stoicism teaches us to view challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth, recognizing that resilience is forged in the fires of adversity. Imagine a sculptor shaping a piece of clay into a masterpiece. Each deliberate stroke brings the vision closer to reality. Likewise, Stoicism invites us to address our goals with patience, perseverance, and determination, knowing that greatness is not achieved overnight in the aftermath, but through constant effort and dedication over time. While we move towards our goals, let's take inspiration from the Stoic philosophers who understood the power of clarity and focus. Let's cultivate a sense of purpose that guides our actions and decisions, grounding us in times of uncertainty and doubt. And let's remember that the true measure of success lies not in reaching the top, but in the journey of growth and self-discovery that gets us there. The journey of life feels lighter when shared. This is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. Friends, family, or professionals offer perspectives that illuminate invisible paths. Professionals are like experienced explorers who guide us through the jungle of our mind. Seeking help is not only to find solutions, but to adopt diverse perspectives for growth. Remember, together we are stronger, wiser, and more capable. Imagine yourself crossing rough terrain. Every step carries the weight of your burdens and worries. In the distance, you see a silhouette, a trusted companion who holds out his hand and listens to you. This scene encapsulates the essence of seeking support, a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy that emphasizes the importance of connection, community, and compassion. Stoicism teaches us that while autonomy is important, seeking support from others is not a sign of weakness, but a testimony to our humanity. But such support is not just about receiving. It is also to be given. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate empathy and compassion towards others in order to offer our support and help freely, knowing that we are all interconnected in the tapestry of human experience. Imagine a circle of friends gathered around a fire, sharing stories, laughter, and tears. This image captures the essence of community, a source of strength and resilience in the face of life challenges. Stoicism invites us to cultivate meaningful relationships based on trust, authenticity, and mutual respect. A community that lifts us up and supports us through life's trials and tribulations. As we navigate life's ups and downs, let's find strength in the support of others. Let's embrace vulnerability as a path to connection and healing. And let's remember that by seeking support, We not only lighten our own burdens, but also strengthen the bonds that bind us as human beings. Transform your review internal motivation coach. Rephrase negative thoughts by practicing mindfulness, awareness, gratitude, and self-compassion. Ask yourself, would I say this to someone I love? Change the conversation. Every positive step counts. Imagine yourself as the conductor of an orchestra guiding the symphony of your thoughts with precision and clarity. Amidst the cacophony of voices in your mind lies a subtle but powerful melody, a tale of inner dialogue that shapes your perception of yourself and the world around you. This story can either uplift you to great heights or drag you into the depths of despair. In the field of Stoicism, controlling negative self-talk is not just about silencing the critic interior. It's about cultivating a mindset of resilience, self-compassion, and wisdom. A mindset of resilience, self-compassion, and wisdom. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot always control the external events that shape our lives, we have the power to act on our inner reactions and interpretations. Just as a skilled sculptor carves a block of marble to reveal its inner beauty, we too can reshape our inner dialogue by carving out an inner dialogue story that elevates us and gives us power. Imagine yourself as a gardener tending the garden of your mind, pulling out the weeds of self-doubt and negativity, and cultivating the seeds of self-love and acceptance. This metaphor captures the essence of Stoic philosophy, a philosophy that encourages us to cultivate a mindset of mindfulness and self-awareness. Recognize that our thoughts have the power to shape our reality. But mastering negative self-talk isn't just about changing the words we say to ourselves. It's also about changing the way we relate to these words. Imagine a wise mentor who offers you gentle advice and encouragement, helping you navigate the labyrinth of your own mind with clarity and wisdom. This mentor represents the teachings of Stoic philosophy, a timeless source of wisdom that offers practical tools for overcoming negative self-talk and cultivating a mindset of resilience and strength. As we go through life's ups and downs, let us remember the words of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this and you will find strength. With Stoicism as our guide, we can harness the power of our thoughts. Transform negative self-talk into a source of wisdom, growth, and self-discovery. Move from dwelling on problems to finding practical solutions. Creativity, adaptability, and cooperation transform obstacles into opportunities. Meet challenges with resilience and emotional intelligence. Think about your approach, focus on the solutions, adjust your sails, and move forward. Imagine yourself as an intrepid explorer traveling through the uncharted territories of your life. Along the way, you encounter obstacles and challenges, roadblocks that threaten to derail your progress and dampen your spirits. Yet, amid the turmoil, there is a glimmer of hope, a solutions-focused approach rooted in Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us to move from dwelling on problems to finding solutions. Just as an experienced navigator adjusts his course to avoid troubled waters, we too can meet life's challenges with resilience and resourcefulness. Imagine yourself as a craftsman facing a mound of raw materials, a daunting task that holds potential for greatness. With every deliberate action and thoughtful decision, you transform these raw materials into a masterpiece, testimony to your creativity and ingenuity. Likewise, Stoicism invites us to approach problems as opportunities for growth and innovation, to see beyond obstacles and discover possibilities hidden within them. But a solution-focused approach is not just about to find quick solutions or to avoid discomfort. Imagine a beacon of light piercing the darkness, illuminating the path ahead with clarity and guidance. This image symbolizes the power of Stoic philosophy to shed light on the shadows of deception and lies. allowing us to navigate the complexities of human interaction with wisdom and grace. As we navigate life's twists and turns, let's take inspiration from the Stoic philosophers who understood the importance of discernment and authenticity. Authenticity. Let us cultivate a sense of inner strength and resilience, knowing that true cordiality arises from the depths of sincerity and kindness. And let's remember that by detecting false kindness, we not only protect ourselves from harm, but we also honor the integrity of our own soul. In conclusion, dealing with toxic people is like sailing on stormy seas. But armed with the wisdom of Stoic philosophy and its 11 clever strategies, you are equipped to navigate turbulent waters with confidence and grace. Remember, self-awareness is your compass, guiding you through challenges. Forgiveness and memory act like inks that keep you anchored in the midst of storms. Emotional stability is your strong vessel withstanding all waves. Setting boundaries becomes your protective barrier, preserving your inner peace. Boundaries become your protective barrier, preserving your inner peace. Energy intelligence allows you to recharge your batteries and positively influence your environment. By focusing on your goals, you keep your eyes fixed on the beacon of success. By seeking support from loved ones and professionals, you ensure that you never be alone on your journey. Controlling negative self-talk turns your inner critic into your biggest supporter. Taking a solution-focused approach helps you overcome obstacles with resilience and creativity. And by avoiding unnecessary arguments and detecting false cordiality, you maintain your calm amidst the chaos, fostering real connections along the way. By implementing these strategies, you will navigate the complexities of human interactions with grace and wisdom, fostering true connections and a peaceful interior.